In this video, I'm going to be ranking every single new Breeze card from worst to best in NBA 2K25 Myteam, including cards like GOAT Kevin Durant, GOAT Penny Hardaway, GOAT Wilt Chamberlain. Also do have Invincible Cade Cunningham, Invincible Evan Mobley, Harden, Joe Johnson, and a bunch of other 100 overall and Dark Matter cards. So I'll be ranking all of these cards from who I think is the worst, all the way up to who I think is the best card in this new Breeze set. So at number 15, there's only 15 cards in the sets now, so Breeze is going to have 15 cards, and at number 15, I do think is Dark Matter Jaden Ivey. Honestly, not a bad card. We're getting to that stage in my team where it feels like every single promo drop, there's not going to be necessarily a bad card. There's just going to be better cards than the others. And to me, Jaden Ivey is the worst card in this set, but he does have a good jump shot, Pro 2 fade, and he does have very good dribble sigs, best behind the back in the game, best escape in the game, best dribble style. He is a very good point guard, for sure. But at number 14, for example, we have a 6'9", 100 overall Zach Randolph that I think is just a more usable and better card. 6'9", can play small forward, 7-foot wingspan, 99 every single stat, almost every single Hall of Fame defensive badge, and he does have a good jump shot as well. Pro 2 fade, one of the best escapes in this game, but I will say his dribble sigs are not that great, and to be honest, probably not going to be worth his price, in my opinion, at the small forward position. Number 13 is going to be 100 overall Bradley Beal, and number 12 is going to be 100 overall Russell Westbrook. To me, these two cards are very similar at the point guard spot. Beal does have arguably the better jump shot in my opinion, but Russell Westbrook does have the better size up, being the Steve Francis size up over the Rafer Allison size up. But both these cards have the best dribble sigs in the game, both have very good jump shots. Russ does have the same release that Invincible Jokic has, and also the same jump shot that Dark Matter Richard Jefferson has. So a very good jump shot on Russell Westbrook and a very good jump shot on Bradley Beal. They're just a bit undersized, right, at the point guard position, and I think that's the main reason why they're going to be a little bit lower on this list at number 13 for Bradley Beal and number 12 for 100 overall Russ. Number 11 is going to be Dark Matter Tamani Kamara, I think is how you say his last name, I want to say. 6'7" at shooting guard, 7-foot wingspan. Just barely missing out of the top 10, and he's a great card in this new Breeze set. Again, all these cards are very, very good. Like number 11 is a great budget option, amazing defender, and a really good jump shot. Like he's got the Jalen Tyson base, PJ Tucker upper on very quick timing, Pro 2 fade. So if you're looking for a 3-and-D card, a spot up shooter, that is exactly what you're going to get from this Tamani Kamara card. Again, I think it's how you say his name, but his dribble sigs are just not that great. Besides like the Kemba escape, not that great of a dribble style, not that great of a size up, and a really bad behind the back. So if he had better dribble sigs, this card would be easily in like the top 10, probably closer to like the top 5, but honestly gonna have to put him at number 11. Number 10 is gonna be Dark Matter, or no, not Dark Matter, it's gonna be 100 overall Joakim Noah, and number 9 is gonna be Derek Lively. These two cards are very good at the big man position. I like Lively a bit more because of the height, because of the wingspan, and also just has a little bit more longevity in my opinion because of that height. His jump shot is pretty good for being his own release, Pro 2 fade, and then has some decent big man, dribble sigs. And Joakim Noah, kind of the same thing but with worse sigs, but he does have a really good jump shot for a power forward. He's going to be great defensively, 99 in every single stat category with 31 Hoff badges. So I really do like Joakim Noah and Derek Lively as big men in this Breeze set. But at number 8 is going to be Invincible Cade. And to be honest with Cade, I could have put him a lot lower on this list. Now, the one saving grace for Cade is they did give him an incredible jump shot. KPJ base, Benedict Mather and upper on very quick is an unbelievable jump shot, like one of the best jump shots in this game with the Pro 2 fade. But look at the dribble sigs, guys. They did this Cade card so dirty when it comes to his dribbling, when it comes to his movement, when it comes to his sigs. He's got an okay dribble style, an okay size up, a good escape, but then an awful behind the back and not that great of a moving step back. This card is just honestly horrible for an Invincible. Now, he's still a good card in the grand scheme of things, again, because of the 99 stats, because of the 12 legend badges, and the fact that he does have a really good jump shot. But still, you got to take a look at the dribble sigs, and for an Invincible card, he's just not going to be anywhere near the top tier Invincible point guards. At number 7, I got Invincible James Harden, another card that is a bit disappointing. I thought they were going to make these cards a lot better when it comes to the Invincibles, but James Harden does have a better jump shot. It's not like an incredible release, but it's definitely better than the old jump shot that he had on his 100 overall card. Pro 2 fade is really nice to see, Garland dribble style, but then still has the Harden size up and the Harden behind the back. So just like Cade, doesn't have these incredible sigs, and to me, I might even put Cade over Harden at number 7 and have Harden at number 8. I think just because of the jump shot that Cade has being better than Harden, I'm going to put him at number 7 and James Harden at number 8, but these two cards are very similar at the point guard position. Number 6 is going to be another point guard and only a dark matter, but Rudy Fernandez is basically just Invincible J.R. Smith. If I compare this card to J.R. Smith, you guys will see, I mean, they're damn near the same card. They're both 6'6" at point guard. Yes, JR does have a longer wingspan, has a better player model, way better stats and badges. Not saying that he's a better card than JR, but if you look at the jump shot, it's the same release that J.R. Smith has. They both have the Pro 2 fade. They have the same dribble style, the same size up, and debatably who's got the better escape. I'd probably give the slight edge to J.R. Smith, but then Rudy Fernandez has the best behind the back in the game, which is Trae Young, where Kobe White behind the back is not that great for J.R. Smith, but then he does have the Zach LaVine moving step back. And again, I'm not saying that Rudy Fernandez is as good as J.R. Smith, but for like how cheap this card is, he's amazing at the point guard spot. And to me, I would take him over Cade. I would take him over Harden because he does have a really good jump shot, but he's got better dribble sigs in both of those cards. And it's not like his stats and his badges are realistically going to be that notably worse in game. On paper, it might look like a huge difference, but I'm telling you guys, in game, you're not going to notice too much of a difference. Number 5, though, I got to go Invincible Joe Johnson. Not an insane card, but he's good for sure. 6'7" at shooting guard, 6'9" wingspan, 99 every single stat. He's got Legend, Deadeye, Limitless, Set Shot Specialist, and Shifty Shooter, which is of course really nice to see. They gave this card a good jump shot, Ben Shepherd base, Colin Sexton upper, on very quick, Pro 2 fade, and then he has some of the best sigs. Now he's missing a good dribble style. He didn't get the Garland dribble style, which really does suck on this card, and he also doesn't have the Steve Francis size up, but still, I think Joe Johnson is amazing at the shooting guard position. Getting into the top 4, gotta go Evan Mobley. He's not as good as the GOAT cards, but he is pretty much easily the best Invincible card from this Breeze set. He is 6'11", can play small forward, 7'4" wingspan. This card is amazing defensively. He always gets really good defensive animations. He has an amazing player build. And the thing about this card is I gave him a great jump shot. He's got Pro 2 fade. He's only really missing a size up and a moving step back, because other than that, he's got the best dribble style in the game. He's got one of the best escapes in the game and also the best behind the back. So this is an unbelievable card at the small forward position, and I would say the 4th best in the Breeze set. Number 3 is actually going to be GOAT Kevin Durant. Surprising, everybody thought this would easily be the best card in the Breeze set, but they just didn't do his jump shot that much justice. If we're being completely honest, the jump shot isn't as good as the next two cards we'll talk about, and I'm just not a huge fan of Oscar. I know some people really like Oscar, some people don't like Oscar. I'm kind of more in the boat of I'm not a huge fan of this Oscar Robertson upper, and also the Cameron Thomas base comboed up with it. I'm not a huge fan of it on cards like Paulo and Michael Jordan with this exact same jump shot, but obviously Kevin Durant is still incredibly good and one of the best shooting guards on my team. But Penny Hardaway, to me, because of the jump shot, he's got the Curry base with a Colin Sexton upper on very quick, the same release that GOAT Dr. J does have, Pro 2 fade, and then the best dribble sigs in this game. So I'm taking Penny Hardaway over KD. Even though KD is a taller card at his position, I think Penny is the better card in my personal opinion, and the best card in the new Breeze set has to be GOAT Wilt Chamberlain, a 7'1" center power forward card with an 8-foot wingspan, every single legend badge in the game, an amazing jump shot, Pro 2 fade with the best sigs. I think it's pretty clearly, Wilt is pretty clearly the best card from this new Breeze promo. Let me know what you guys think about this set down below. What cards you guys looking to pick up on your squad, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace.